follow me. Let's get into the show today. I am so excited to have our guest here with us. It's a brand new company that's snatching up all the hottest talent in the tri-state area, and they are here today. Arms Management, they are here. I want to bring in the CEO, the boss lady first. Her name is Crystal Spearman. What's up, Crystal?
Hey, Jason, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. Let's bring in the rest of the crew. This young lady is probably I call her the she is the jack of all trades. There's nothing that she can't do. I mean, she's a producer, she's a musician, songwriter, keyboard player, engineer. She's just a quadruple threat, and she is my little sister. I met her years ago while she was in college, and she had this long, luxurious, pretty hair. And I said, "Who is this girl?" And she brought me to the studio. Up, I think it was in Harlem or the Bronx, and I was just blown away. And we've been connected at the hip ever since. And I want to bring my sister to the stage, Sherelle Cruz. What's up, Sherelle?
What's up? What's up?
You are so amazing. It's an honor to be connected with you. We got two other people that we got to bring to the stage. This young lady, I just had the pleasure of meeting her and hearing her music because of my brother, Bishop Butler. She can sing, y'all. She can sing, and she got a great spirit, and she plays piano. She's just so talented and gifted. I want to bring Destiny Christine to the stage. What's up, Destiny?
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. And last but not least, we have to bring the bishop, Robert Vincent Butler, to the stage. He is also another talented young man, gifted, one of my favorite preachers of all time. He's probably one of the main reasons why I'm pastoring today, because when I wanted to quit, he made me come to church for the first 3 months and made me preach and stuff. So let's bring him to the stage. Bishop Robert Butler, what's up, man?
What's good, everybody? What's good, Jay?
Ain't nothing. So we got Arms Entertainment here. Let's start with the boss lady. Let's get right to it. Where did you come from with this idea? So quick and so fast. And how did you get these amazing people to believe in what you wanted to do?
Well, I was actually already working with Destiny secretly. I was already working with Elle secretly. I never wanted to be up front or be out in the limelight, but I've always been a supporter. And I believe in Destiny. I believed in Chris and Elle, and I just noticed certain things, and I was like, it's time to go to the another level. It's time to get them out there. It's time to push them. It's time to make this happen. And we all talked, and they were just like, okay. And Destiny was like, I want you to manage me. And I was like, wait, what? I wasn't thinking management, just, big sister mode, supporter. And then Rob was like, well, in my eyes, you've been my manager. And I'm like, wait, what? Hold up. So I was sitting in the house, and I'm like, wow. And I just started this crying, and I'm like, Lord, what is going on? And I heard my father in the living room of the house, and started feeling his presence. And I was looking at his picture, and I'm like, Dad, this is what you wanted. Like, you wanted your choir to have an album. You wanted to push music in a different direction. And I'm like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing now that I'm retired? And I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then next morning I woke up, and I sent a message out to Destiny, sent a message to Rob, and I talked to my husband, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. And he's like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna start a management company. And I sent the name the first time, and Rob said, nah, I don't think that's where we're gonna go with this. And then Destiny was like, what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm always the pusher. I'm always pushing people. And originally it was gonna be the Pusher Entertainment. And then Rob said, you might wanna consider something else. I feel like we need to go a different direction. And I said, what? And he said, um, what would Daddy want? And I looked up, I'm like, wait, what? How did you even know? And I'm like, ah. So then I said, and I just looked, and my husband said, we're going to use Dad's initials. And that's where Arms came from. Anthony Roosevelt Monk Sr.
Wow. And just so everybody knows, Bishop Monk is
Archbishop.
Archbishop was
Put that hand, dude.
that's right.
He worked for that title. Sorry.
Archbishop Monk was probably one of the most brilliant preachers in our city. And he provided a lot of opportunities for a lot of us young guys. One of the first places I preached for a conference was at Monk's Memorial. And I was nervous, man, because everybody know Bishop Monk was like that guy. So you couldn't mess up at Monk's Memorial, man. So big shout out to Bishop Monk. But let's go to Sherelle. Sherelle, you are, like I said in the intro, such a brand all within yourself. How, because you and I have been working together for a couple of years now. What made you want to take your brand and take it and combine it with Arms Management?
I just felt so touched by the vision and by the drive. Seeing another female entrepreneur, like just meeting Crystal through Destiny, I was just inspired because everything it is that she's doing right now has been a similar vision to what I've wanted to do with Cruise Control. So now, just like sitting under her and having her as my manager, there's so much that she can pour into me. And then not only that, what intrigued me was that this was a kingdom-based company, like a kingdom-based management, kingdom-based people. So not only am I getting, direction and having someone to protect me in the industry, but I'm also getting poured into spiritually. So
that's important.
Destiny, we've worked on music in the past few years, and also I had never really studied L. Butler's music. I knew that he was a Christian rapper in New York, but through Arms, I was able to. It kind of forced me to get into the mindset of where he was with his music. And then when I heard Matters of the Heart, which we're going to dig into later, I became one with it because it started making me reflect on my matters of the heart and all things like that. So everything just kind of like came together, and that's just how it happened.
That's amazing. And it's such a thing. You said something very powerful about having someone that will protect you. Because when you are artists, you need that individual that's going to look out for your best interest, because let's tell the truth, this industry is full of creeps and full of people that will try to take advantage of you. And so you need somebody that is going to be 10 toes down for you and be like, nah, you're not playing that with my artist. You're not playing. And Crystal is that individual.
Long you know.
She is that person. And we want to give a shout out. I think that's your husband that's on here. Dr. Bishop Alfred Spearman.
Yes, Bishop is he's watching.
What's up, Bishop? How you doing, man? It's good to have you in here. And to everybody else in the chat room, Megan Jordan, my boy Jonathan Watts, Cherie, Allie, everybody else. I'll need everybody right now to stop what you're doing. Share this video. We're on 4 different platforms. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and Facebook, of course. So let's stop what you're doing. Click that share button. Everybody on YouTube, tell somebody that Kingdom Conversations is on, and we are talking to Arms Entertainment, Arms Management Group. Destiny.
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming here today.
Of
You
course.
just put out a new single,
Yes.
some new music. What's the name of your new single?
It's called In Control.
In Control. Now, did you
Yes.
write and produce, play? What did you do?
I did the entire thing.
Oh, so you're a
I
producer
wrote it,
as well.
I sang it, I produced it.
Oh,
Yes.
so y'all really trying to make that song that Destiny put out, that Beyonce put out, Who Run the World, girls. Y'all trying to take over. Well, but let me tell you something. There's a remnant that's going to hold it down. It's not a whole lot of us. We are few in number, but we're mighty in power. Bishop Butler, please say something to the
What's
people,
good,
man.
everybody? I'm here. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the show already. I'm a Kingdom Conversations fan. Mama, I made it. I'm on Kingdom Conversations. Praise God. I can go to glory now. I can go to heaven now.
No, you got more music to make. You can't go to glory yet.
I'm on my
Say
way.
that, sir. He has a whole lot more music to
A
make.
whole lot
I'm
more.
on my way to the kingdom to have a conversation.
So let's get right into it, because there is a thing that people say about Christian hip hop. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but there's a lot of people that don't feel it. And I was one of them at one time, because a lot of the guys that were doing Christian hip hop, once I got turned onto it, a lot of them were lying in their music. They were saying they were gangbangers and they were robbing people and drug dealers. And some of them, I knew their whole life, and they ain't never been no gangbanger, never been no drug dealer. But when I started to find out that my brother, once I heard his lyrics, and people like Blessed and Richie Righteous and Marcus Pass, I started to really say, yo, this is really not whack. This is some dope music. How do you deal with that type of cynicism attached to the Christian hip hop genre, Butler?
So I catch a lot of flack. Being a consecrated bishop in the Lord's church. I have a set of people in my life that don't want to see me do that.
Right.
And then I have a set of people in my life who are not really interested in that. They're not interested in this, right? They're interested in my heart. They're interested in the fact that I care about them. As a pastor, as a bishop, I've never gotten to the place where my friends had to address me as such. I got friends that I grew up with in high school, that I grew up with in the projects, that may never ever come to church. I was given this gift to put words together rhythmically with beats and express myself. And it's been a ministry. That's just it. I wrestled with the fact, I used to wrestle with not being accepted in the church until I realized that this genre is not for the church. This genre is for the streets.
Exactly.
This genre, what we do is what this is God's conduit to take the church into a world where we can reach the sheep that are not of this fold. I said, I have sheep that are not of this fold. There are individuals who, we're not asking them for an offering. We're not asking them to get dressed up. We're only asking them to listen to what I'm saying and be the judge. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's not, tell me, and I'll go back to the drawing board and I'll make another attempt to get you to listen, to get you to like it. Because if you listen and you like it, then you'll spread it. You'll respect it. And that's, that's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with Christian hip hop. Everybody else on the screen thinks that I'm crazy. I do feel like I'm aging out of it because I'm 48 years old this year. Who wants to keep doing it? But I'll ghostwrite. I ghost wrote a joint for you that's on my album, so it is what it is.
I think that a lot of people need to understand it, and it's sad that only in our genre of music we're made to feel like that.
Yeah.
When you look at Tony Bennett has first stage dementia, 92 years old, still doing shows with Lady Gaga, and the whole time he's not on stage, he's not cognizant. He doesn't remember anything, but the minute he hears that music, it's like the dementia doesn't exist anymore.
Doesn't exist, yeah.
So I don't want you to feel like that, bro, because it's only in our genre that we make people old school, and every other genre, they shift them into being legends, and legends still tour, legends still have a fan base. So don't feel like that, man, because we're the only ones that age ourselves out. and I'm gonna do this till they tag my toe. So that's what it is. But Sherelle, you were just at a hip hop event here in New York.
Yeah, Winterfest.
Yeah, how was that? I was supposed to come.
That joint was fire. It was, for me, I was hyped because I hadn't been to a concert like that since the whole pandemic. So I was hyped, and I never attended a whole Christian hip hop concert. Like, it was so dope. Saga, Richie Righteous. It was just so many people that was there. Like, it was fire. And everyone came with it.
Wow.
Everyone, even the quality, like the quality of the music. I was telling my team, like, it's been a minute since I've been to a show where just everybody's track was quality. Like, every single person's track was quality. The DJ killed. It was dope. I can't wait till the next one.
Do you remember who the DJ was?
I think his name was Ty King, DJ Ty King.
Okay. Shout out to Ty King. Shout out to the whole Christian hip hop movement. I really wanted to come because a lot of my brothers were performing that night, and I was gonna pop up on them and surprise them, but I'll definitely catch the next one. So, Crystal, what is the vision for Arms Entertainment?
Arms Entertainment was originally, well, it's a split vision. We were supposed to, or we are managing, open to Christian, well, kingdom-based, we're staying, but we're open right now to Christian music, anything Christian, inspirational. So in the management concept, if you feel you need someone to help structure your life, if you are looking to take your career to another level, if you want to get out there to make yourself known, that's what we're doing. But also within the camp, we're building an entertainment base where we're willing to go and if you want to do something, Jason, you call me. I'm willing to bring whoever I have in my camp, and we'll, do your entertainment for you. So right now it's a double theme, and then we are believing, giving myself a 2-year term, but I don't put limits on God. I'm believing that long term, my goal is to become a label.
Okay.
So
that's good. That's good. Well, we definitely know that you have the people around you to make it happen.
Definitely do.
Got some amazing people around you. And did y'all hear that? So are you saying that y'all are looking for other artists to manage?
Here we go.
What we're doing is getting ready to get into matters of the heart.
No. You open the can, and I just want to make sure, because I have a lot of artists that watch Kingdom Conversation, and they may want to know, are you looking for other artists to
Yes,
manage?
we are looking to build. I'm looking to build. Yes.
What are the requirements for Arms Entertainment to look at an artist and say, yo, you know what? You somebody we want to rock with. What is it? Give it to us straight, right here, no chase.
First, we must be saved. Let's start there.
Saved. Here we go. Come on.
You can't strong arm your way in.
Yeah,
okay, you can't strong arm your way in. Come on.
Yes, come on, Al. Keep going. No strong arming.
What
Destiny,
else?
what is the requirement, Destiny? We need to know, because we will help develop the artist. So you don't have to be perfect.
You gotta cleanse yourself in Lake Minnetonka.
What? Oh my God.
I gotta watch Purple Rain to understand.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that scene. Sister Apollonia, this was before Apollonia was a minister.
Come on.
And we're gonna leave it right there.
Right there.
So y'all looking for new artists, you gotta be saved. You can't strong arm. Now, what do you mean by strong arm? Like, what does that mean?
Because somebody within the camp, you just think it's automatic shoe-in. You have to you have to have a vision for yourself. You have to want this as much as I want for you. You can't come to me and don't expect to work. You still have to work. I'm not going to work for you.
Right.
Yep.
I'll work with you. I'll be your voice. I will speak. I will cover you. I will protect you. But you have to also hold your weight and do your work.
So y'all hear that, artists?
That sounds like a private conversation. I ain't even
Crystal, what you mean private? We're talking to artists. We're not talking to one individual. Bishop Butler is trying to start something on this show, but we're not going to fool up with him today, Crystal. We're going we're gonna go the other way because I see where he's trying to go. But artists, you have to, in other words, and this is real serious because a lot of times artists think that managers are coming in to just do everything and they're like your butler. No, management comes in and takes what your vision is and takes it to the next level, being a partner with you, not so much your slave. You know what I mean? So people need to understand the difference.
There's
you know
a
what I mean?
drastic difference.
Yes. So with that being said, there is a new song out that's so hot. I love it. It's called Matters of the Heart. Who is the artist responsible for that song?
The artist responsible for that song is L. Butler.
L. Butler. So congratulations, bro, on another great song that you have released. And I'm proud of you because you did this one without me. Because all his hot songs feature me.
I know. Sorry. I make the difference.
Oh God.
I make the difference. There's a lot of songs you have not heard.
Listen, I'm talking about all the songs pre-Arms Entertainment.
Wow.
I still beg to differ because I was behind 530-74.
Yeah, and I had the hottest song on there.
No, you didn't. No, you
didn't. Glorious. That's another requirement to Arms. You can't be a Vainglorious artist. That's another requirement.
Let me say this.
Forget about it. I'm not a good fit for the company. I'm not a good fit.
Let me say this. Let me say this. And I wanna say this publicly. I do really want to say this publicly. I can't even lie to y'all. Jay is a really, really big part of what I have done. That Ready to Die song would not have been what Ready to Die is without Jay Head. As well as Love Song, as well as the hidden remix on Love Song that Jay went in the studio without me and did on his own. Didn't even tell me. He's so controlling. He's a strong arm. That was he strong armed his way onto my album. He did whatever he
definitely
wanted.
Definitely not a fit over here.
Right? But I gotta admit, y'all, like now, Rep Christ is a hot song. Jay's not on that.
Rep Christ is a beat.
Should have been, but go ahead.
As far as Matters of the Heart goes, Matters of the Heart is the type of song that I would have had Jay Hen on, but I had the luxury and the honor to include Destiny Christine.
Right.
And she did a great job.
Yes.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you. Great job.
How the song came about was I was experiencing some self-reflective moments, and I began to realize that I was trying to figure out why I was where I am. And this whole, like, everything that's coming out right now is really just it's a transition from where I was at Ready to Die to where I intend to be in the next, in the next phase of my life. And I was just having some self-reflective moments, trying to get an understanding of why you do what you do, why I am the way that I am, why do I respond the way that I respond. And I came to realize, Jay, that there was some deep-rooted stuff, not stuff that was of recent, not stuff that's right there. It's things from my childhood. It's things that I endured as a teenager, as an elementary school kid, as a middle school kid, and those were the matters of the heart that led me to realize that if I'm trying to elevate, I have to confront some stuff that I never confronted, some things in my family I never confronted, some stuff in my own personal life that I never confronted. And I did the track. I hit Destiny FaceTime. I let her hear the track. I said, yo, I want you to do this hook. I sent her the track. She did the hook, sent it back to me. We sent it to Sherelle. Sherelle mixed, mastered it, changed the beat around a little bit, all within a couple of hours. And when she sent it back, it was like magic. It was just incredible, like. And so I felt like, yo, the song got to get out of here. I don't even want to wait for the album. The album's dropping in September. I didn't want to wait for the album. I didn't want to wait for a special moment. I wanted to get the song out of here so that I would not have to hold on to it and be adding to it and stuff like that. And so that's where Matters of the Heart came from.
So, yo, on that point, let's get into this new video. This is my boy L Butler's new single, Matters of the Heart. I want y'all to check out this video right.
These matters of the heart can't escape this truth. You will see how it plays a part in me. Matters of the heart.
He never really told nobody what his real issues were. Guess he might have been ashamed. Covers his issues with a false sense of love. Vulnerabilities got him playing the games. Who's to blame? Could it be the broken home? Mom's out with another man. Pops probably want another man. The word flame is connected to the name. Running from his sin, but all sin is the same. Prayed and cried, little boy living afraid. Hard to escape no matter how much he prayed. Emotional breakdown happened in the 6th grade. Haunted by them childhood demons till this day. Mentally unstable, post-traumatic, IEP evaluated, he problematic. Dirty look from anybody, fight automatic. Who wants static? 2 pieces of the jaw, it can happen. He ain't the kid with the fresh cut or the new kicks. The only thing he got going for him is drumsticks. He transfers that anger to the drum kit. You hear the boom in his heart when the drum hit. Any given moment, he can flip. Watch your mouth, don't leave with a busted lip. Ain't nothing sweet, he ain't the kid to play with. Yeah, he go to church, but you don't want none of this, at all.
These
What?
matters of the heart
And I
can't escape
gotta deal with
this truth.
and you
You
will.
will see how it plays a part
In who?
in me.
These are.
Matters of the heart.
He fall in love too quick. What's this? He need companionship cause he deal with abandonment. Crashing head on with his heart, it's an accident. Can't see how deadly it is cause he passionate. Get him a therapist, he a preacher, he don't need a therapist. We gotta avoid all this embarrassment. But they singing his praise, patting him on the back, not knowing that it's making him arrogant. Meanwhile, he got a smile that's counterfeit. Secrets of his past that he can't admit. A little black book with all the skins he hit. He ain't proud of none of it, still trying to run from it. Finally at the moment when he done with it, got the victory, getting the race that he running in. God opened the door, so he coming in. Devil is defeated, so guess who won again? Yeah, he walk away with the win. Free from the sin with the swag on 10. Made up in his mind, never going back again. Wanna be ready when the king comes back, don't know when. So I'm glad he born again, never torn again, walking with the Lord again. A new confidence in deliverance. Let me give the benediction and the church say amen.
Look,
At all.
these
What?
matters of the heart
And I
can't escape
gotta deal with
this truth.
and you
You
will.
will see how it plays a part
In who?
in me.
These are.
Matters of the heart.
Whoa, that was dope. That was dope, bro. That was
Rouse.
dope.
Rouse!
That was
Rouse!
dope.
body that video.
Yo, that was fire. That was
Rouse
fire.
body that. Listen to me. Cold as I don't know what out there on that bridge.
I was gonna ask you because in the opening shot, you was like this. I was like, bro, look like you cold out there, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, I found out what dead people feel like in the morgue.
Man, listen, and you know, those of you guys that never shot videos before, you have to get several takes. It's like you don't just one take Jake the videos, unfortunately.
No.
Sometimes one scene you gotta do 10, 15 times. You know what I mean? So That's great. And Butler, you went so deep emotionally, and you were so transparent. I think that's to be commended, man, because I remember I came to your office and you played this for me. I was like, play that again? Because I was like, whoa. I was like, I said, did you really just say that? But I think at this stage of the kingdom, people need artists, pastors, bishops, prophets, whoever, to operate at a certain level of transparency, because
Yes.
people are dealing with real issues.
There you go.
And they need to know that just because you're saved, that doesn't make you exempt from going through these real issues.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anybody can jump on that point right there if you want. Anybody.
It's exactly what you said. At the end of the day, I'm still receiving phone calls every single day about how the song helped them, how the song has given them the bravery to deal with the things that they're dealing with. I caught a little backlash, but I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's about the kingdom. It's about me. It's about me understanding that whatever I dealt with in my life, I can now turn around to the next person and say, you don't have to go crazy.
Right.
You don't have to lose your mind, because I was almost there, or I may have already been there. Because let's not forget the fact that no matter how anointed we are, no matter how able we are to do what it is that we do, some of us have lost our minds. Some of us have had nervous breakdowns, emotional breakdowns, and we covered it up with a false sense of love. We covered it up with the ability to preach, the ability to minister. We've been able to put on a mask and then go in the office and lose it. But at the end of the day, if Christ is willing to hang on the cross in our place, then I'm willing to open my life up in the place of others so that they can read my life and see that whatever you're going through, you're meant to break through, not break down. And what you're getting ready to get, God will use that to help you forget. But you gotta be willing to say, yo, there ain't no secrets. Like, this is me. This is who I am, and this is what has made me who I am. My troubles, my trials, my idiosyncrasies, my addictions, my past, my bad decisions, my wrong judgment, all of that stuff is an ingredient to what God is cooking up in me.
And he's cooking up something great in all of us. And you know what makes this such a great time for me? I love to see people that I love win. I love to see people that I love doing what they feel is their calling. Because one of the worst places to be is in a place of being frustrated because you can't do what you were created to do. And when I look at all you guys are all doing what you were created to do. I don't know anyone else, and I'm not just saying this to say it, but I don't know anyone else like a Crystal that could handle this type of multifaceted group of gifts. Because as a manager also, it's almost like a way of pastoring too, because you have all these people, but you can't pastor everybody the same. You can't manage everybody the same. Everybody has different needs. Everybody has different temperaments, attitudes, and different levels of success. Some are further than others. And you have to manage all of that and keep it cohesive where nobody gets jealous, nobody gets envious. How are you doing that, Crystal?
It's
and
ironic.
Before you answer, I want y'all to know that I'm very prophetic. I'm going to ask you something, Bishop Butler. Now, when you sent Sherelle the track, did you ask her to change the music? Or did she just do it because she felt something in the spirit?
To be honest with you,
No. You stuttering. You stuttering. Answer the question, man of God. Did you ask her to change the music, or did Sherelle, me knowing Sherelle like I know Sherelle, hear something in the spirit and say, "Yo, Bishop, hold up a second. I'm gonna send you something. Tell me what you think." Is that how it happened?
I said, "Do what you do."
Okay. Now, did she ask you first, or did she just do it?
She didn't have to.
Okay. So would that be considered strong arming?
No.
Oh, so okay.
It's called freedom to be creative.
Oh,
No. It's not even that. It's not even that.
I'm right here. Can I just tell y'all how it happened?
Because you know, he just did a whole dissertation about how I took over his song, and when Sherelle did it, it was the heavens moved.
No. She's a part of Arms. He was sent the track.
So am I, but go ahead.
And her job in Arms was to do exactly what she did. And so at the point that she did her job, I had nothing to say.
And listen, we're not because it's dope, but I just want to know because you know I may have some future dealings with Arms. You know, we don't know. We're still praying, and I just want to know what is the definition from the Arms camp, what strong arming is, because I did the same thing. I heard Love Song. I was like, yo, this would be dope if we had girls do an answer to Me and You, but I strong arm. So
that was so dope. That should have been a single. That was so dope.
It really should have been.
Okay, so the question on the table is how do I manage with all the multiple personalities? And I was getting ready to say it's kind of ironic that you asked me that because someone had called me after we promoted the video. I had got a phone call the next morning of because we had did the live after. Sherelle said, let's go live. We were all excited and we went live, and then that just went viral. And yes, that went viral. I had the most views within the first hour, and I didn't even know. Yeah, I was so shocked. And then I got a call and they were asking me, how are you managing this? Multiple people, different personalities. Excuse me. And I said,
bless you.
I'm dealing with. And I said, it's not a bad situation. I said, everybody has their part to play. And they said, okay, so it's like church. It's like, so you're basically running from your calling of pastoralship, but you answered it in another realm. I said, what? And they're like, you don't want to be a pastor, but you are actually pastoring in the world. I'm like, I'm pastoring in the world. What are you talking about? So it was funny because when you said it, I'm like, I hear the conversation replaying. So I'm like, yes, it is like pastoring. You have different personalities. You have different mindsets. This one wants this one wants that. And I have developed my own system where Wednesday is session day with Destiny. So I might not be in Florida, but she knows at a certain time we on the phone. Let's go. Open the system. Let me see what we're working on. We linking. We're working. L has his days of the week. So I have a system, and when it's okay, it's time to come together. I need to know what's the product, where we at with this particular song. So then there's times when I have phone calls when it's just me, Sherelle, and L. Then there's times when it's me, Sherelle, and Destiny. So everybody has an assignment individually. They have things, and I'm like, I follow up. Management hat comes on, I follow up with each one individually. Where we at when it's time for entertainment? Okay, where we going? Okay, this is where I need this on. So it's not easy, but I do know and I understand now where everybody's looking at, and they're like, okay, you're pastoring in another form, but you're pastoring. So I have to acknowledge this is what it basically is. So it's with the help of God. God is allowing me to do it. But
I think also that whenever people see someone doing something successfully, they need to understand that that's because God has put the grace on your life to do that. Because there's other people that would try to do what we do, and there's no grace on their life, they would crash and burn. It would be a big mess. So when you identify any area that you're experiencing success in, it's really because God has put grace on your life to do it. We got some amazing people in the chat room. Bishop Leonard Cox, my boy. What's up, Bishop? Elizabeth, Victoria Love, Antoinette Sally, Big B, Jada Thornton. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. What's going on, everybody? We want y'all to share this live. Let everybody know Kingdom Conversation is on. Sherelle, I want to get back to you because a lot of people that are multi-talented are great in their gifts, but they're horrible with their time management. How are you managing doing everything that you're doing? Because you're here one day.
Speak.
Next thing I look up, you in Florida somewhere, doing sound over here, shooting this person's video. And by the way, everybody, Sherelle's the one that shot my video, My Longing. Phenomenal job. Made me look like I was somebody special, and she's just dope with that. And she did it. What flipped me out was how you did all that with one camera. That's crazy.
That's the gifted part and talented.
Yeah. So how you do it? How do you do what you do?
Secret.
I'm gonna be honest. It is a challenge, and if I had to say what the least thing that I like about this is time management, because I haven't been perfect with it. Sometimes projects topple, and I don't meet deadlines. But I would say, how do I do it? I don't even know, man. I just go. I've just been going and going and going. I would say this. I do it because I don't give myself breaks. I don't give myself vacations, which is something that, prayerfully Crystal will help me work on with managing my time. But I just go, and I've probably, honestly, maybe like damaged my health a little bit from going so crazy like that, because I've just been going and going and going. And now that I'm flying, I really have to manage my sleep time, because now getting on flights, going in different zones. I was in Cali in the beginning of January, then I was in Florida twice, and now, it's a lot of things. So I would just say I just manage it by, I just keep going and going. But I've also, I would say this, the pandemic did give me a time to kind of sit back and think on how to manage it properly. And that was, sometimes you have to tell people no. And by doing that has allowed me to do certain things that I really want to do in the kingdom. So between that and just going, like, that's just kind of how I've gotten to where I am now. It's hard, but that's my prayer, that it just gets better, because it's not easy.
It will get better. You got me. That's what managers are for.
Arms unite. We here.
Arms unite.
Destiny, what's going on with you, my friend? How many instruments do you play?
Truth.
Technically, I play two, but I say one.
Tell it all, sis. Tell it all.
Keyboard.
I play the organ. Okay, so we're gonna differentiate like keyboard, piano, organ. So, but I do play keys. I play the organ. The organ is my main instrument, and then I play drums, but we keep that under wraps.
Oh, you play drums
in the wraps.
How good are you?
I just say I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'll put you up against Jason any day.
No, don't do that.
I'm okay.
Don't do that.
I'm okay. I'm not.
I'm trying to be friends with Destiny. Don't do that.
That would be a dope shed, guys. That would be a dope shed.
Don't do that. I'm trying to be friends with Destiny. Don't do that.
I mean, if we on the same camp, I mean, it doesn't matter, right?
Wait, whoa.
Arms up.
Arms unite.
Arms unite. I would actually let her win. You
can't let secrets out the bag right now.
But what do you have going on?
But I would not get on the
album.
Currently I'm working on my EP. So that's in the works. Writing, producing. I also have some help. Ella's been helping me a lot. Of course, Crystal. And yes, I'm looking to drop an EP really, really soon.
Woo!
And technically I'm looking to drop, like a couple months. Not even a couple. But technically, I will be dropping another single first before the EP drops.
Nice. Are we gonna see a video with this single?
You will see a bit of a live in studio session that we're working on collectively.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, nice. This guy wants to keep everything secret, man. Who you work for, Butler? The Secret Service?
We got stuff happening here. We got some things.
Yeah, we have a lot going on.
Listen, that's good. And I want you guys to know that I really, really am celebrating what I'm watching you guys do, because it's time. And I was talking with Crystal the other day, and I said, I think what is the formula that's missing in gospel is, if you look at all of the successful people in hip hop, in R&B, they all come out of a camp. They all come out of a clique. Nobody's really shooting up as a one-man superstar, without coming through a clique. So I think that that's important. And I think you guys are going to win. I really think you guys are going to do big things.
Are going to win.
Yeah.
Claim it.
We speak that. We believe that.
You might be able to say we.
I did say we. You didn't hear me? We. Come on, I'm united. Let's go. But
Go God.
Not going God.
That's a shame. That's a shame. My brother, he just treats me so bad, y'all. So bad.
I can't blame them. They love the love. They love the support. They love what they get in this camp. And I know they can never find what I offer. I'm genuine. And I'll support everybody. I promote. I love. I fight. That's it. They call me mom at the end of the day. They were like, all right, mom. And I'm like, I'm not mom.
That's some big words, y'all.
It's just how I am. I'm protective of what's mine or what God has given me.
Listen, she ain't my mom.
I was going to say now, Butler, because you about 10 years older than Crystal.
No.
Listen, I don't care how old I am. She ain't my mom.
Don't tell it all. Don't tell it all.
I be having to help her. I be having to help her.
Rob, I got the message this morning. Mom, yes, I'm up. Don't play with me.
No, but I was being sarcastic.
I know you're being sarcastic. Y'all feel like I'm mom sometimes.
Unbelievable. Sometimes I have to step right out of L. Butler and go into Bishop mode. To remind me, all right, daughter.
Right.
All right, daughter.
Yes.
But you know what? Some people, even with us putting this together, I felt a little of Crystal's aggression, but it's so needed though, because she was like, yo, bro, post this here, do this now. And I was like, yes, ma'am. I was almost afraid not to do it. I was like, let me get this email out.
Okay, hold up. But I mean, when we was having our consultation and you were, saying how you felt, what you needed, you explained.
Listen,
and what did I do? I gave you
no
an
complaint.
inside tip.
No complaint.
I just let you know. This is how you're gonna handle that situation. Yes, ma'am.
I was like, okay, no problem. It's done. Email sent. Post put up. Correct your post. I was like, okay. But it's good though, because I think the minimum standard for what we do should be excellence. That should be the minimum of what we put out. So this is dope, man. This is really great. And I know there are some amazing things coming. So now, Sherelle, we're going to go back to you real quick, and then we're going to let everybody give closing remarks. How is it that you have managed to be, and I'm putting this out there, this probably has never been said before. So this is history. How does it feel to be the #1 female musician in New York City? What? I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there.
Wow.
I don't know nobody better than you. I don't. And I know them all. I'm just putting it out there. So if they ask you who started it, tell them Pastor Hendrickson.
Oh yeah, we got proof.
Because it's the truth. But go ahead, Sherelle. How does it feel?
Can you put her on the screen by herself? You need to make this big.
Let me give her some solo time.
Give her center stage on this.
Damn. How does that feel, Sherelle? Damn.
I'm speechless right now. I mean, there's a lot of female musicians out here that I definitely look up to. I mean, I don't take my gift for granted. You know, God gave it to me. I didn't know that He was gonna bless me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. But I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,
Listen, it is what it is, sis.
I'm honored, but I mean,
it's the truth.
It's wow.
It's the truth. Because I know a lot of young ladies that play, but none of them play 12 instruments like you do. Because you play like 12 instruments.
I don't play the harp. I don't play the harp.
You probably, let me tell you something. I know Sherelle, she's probably somewhere shedding on the harp right now. I've got one in her studio and has been shedding for 6 months and ain't told nobody.
Well, let me say this. She got to be somebody special because she the only one in this camp with an arms t-shirt. Do you see that?
Do you see that? Do you see that?
Y'all are being scary.
I think it's favoritism, Doc.
It's not excuse me. It's not favoritism. We're working on the merchandise. And
yeah, boss, tell it.
How Butler was not wearing his hoodie, he said today. I'm trying to be like you, Jason. All right. I look up to you. So I'm trying to be like you. And I was like, how about we all put on
merch?
I'm not wearing no merch. L want to act stubborn today. So his merch is at the crib.
It's a contrary spirit. You got to rebuke that.
Gotta rebuke it.
Yeah, you got to rebuke that. We need everybody with their merch on. But that, I like that. But I don't know why All Things is not doing y'all t-shirts and merch, but we'll talk about that offline. We'll talk about that offline.
Wow. Sherelle, you hear that?
I do it, and I'm a #1 All Things fan. I get something from every season of All Things.
You doing the t-shirts and stuff, Sherelle?
No, I'm doing them.
But we were talking
the other day, and I said I think I want to up the quality, and then she's like, "Hit up Jason.
Come see me. That's it. I got you. Come see me."
Nah, I'm debating.
This is the test run.
I like that though. I like it. It kind of looks like my arm. You know, I've been in the gym. Go ahead and say something smart. I'll end this broadcast right now.
Again, this. What's going on?
Oh my God. But listen, if anybody wants to get in contact with you guys, what do they need to do?
Pray. And the Lord will send us their way.
This guy said, "Pray to the Lord."
I think I'm talking to the CEO right.
They can reach out to us via email. On
rt.mgmt@gmail.com.
Or they
rt.mgmt@gmail.com.
Or they can call us at 856-701-3526.
Okay. So again, guys, Arms Entertainment is doing big things, and you got L Butler, Matters of the Heart. His new single is out. Destiny, tell us the name of your single again. That's out right now.
In Control.
In Control. I love that song, guys. You guys got to check it out. Sherelle, what's up with you putting out anything? Because a lot of people don't know Sherelle can sing. We did a commercial for my clothing line, and me and Sherelle is singing together on this song. So I was going to play it, but I said,
"Oh, no, please, brother, please."
I'm not going to play it, but I am going to use it in my next commercial. So when you hear that nice silky voice, it's not mine. It's silky. Oh, yes. Are you ever going to put out your own music, Sherelle? Or are you just going to keep producing and doing everybody else's?
I actually have a vision to put out an album, but not so much of me singing it, but me producing it and kind of highlighting it.
Nice.
Being the face of it.
Okay.
I have plans to do that with the help of Arms. prayerfully to come out this summer or in 2023.
Nice. Well,
And
guys,
this is going to be a very churchy album at that. I'll say that. I won't tell it all, but it's going to be a very churchy album.
I like churchy. So that's a good thing.
And we like turning it over to him.
Listen, Crystal, you have to let that go, sis. First of all, I don't even know where John Cook is.
Mm-hmm.
That record is fire. Let's
fire. Okay.
Thank you. I did that song like about 15 years ago, man.
We about to redo that.
Those be the ones that are Grammy material.
We about to redo that.
Yeah, I'm with it. I think we should definitely take another stab at it, and let's get to it. But guys, we are going to wrap it up now because I know all of you guys are busy, and I'm actually getting ready. I want y'all to pray for me. I got rehearsal today because I'm doing my first show in about a year and a half, Wednesday night at SOBs. So I'm back to hitting the stage again. So we gotta go work out all the kinks tonight. So we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And I guarantee you guys, you will be hearing more from Arms Entertainment, more from all of these amazing artists. Crystal, I mean, she's just taking everybody over. She's just snatching up all the artists.
Got a couple more people to surprise y'all with in a few more weeks.
Yeah. Because there's one main missing ingredient. I don't know what it is, but I just feel it in my spirit. Something's missing. Flow. I feel, it's like a jambalaya. What you have now is great, but when you add that hot sauce to it, it makes it really great. You know what I mean? It just expands it. It's more for everybody to eat. You're able to touch more people. It's just something. But I believe God is going to do it in His time.
His time.
Come on, not mine, not yours. His time. Shanga. Now, if all of you can just find my Cash App. Listen, guys, I love y'all. And again, I'm super proud of y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. This is great. And I know that nothing but great things are coming, man. So thank you guys for stopping by the Kingdom Conversation. Y'all remember the name, Arms Entertainment. Arms up. This is something that's going to be rocking for a long time, guys. Look out for the music. Look out for Crystal and all of her endeavors and everything that everybody's doing, man.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Who's that, Siri? You tell Siri she's not wanted on this show. She's not on my guest list. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Everybody, let's give it up one time for Arms Entertainment. Later, y'all. We'll talk.
All right.
Bishop Butler is out of here. Thank God for him. And listen, that was the entire crew from Arms Entertainment. That's family, y'all. And so we're looking for nothing but great things from them. And again, Bishop Butler has a new song out, Matters of the Heart. We're going to go back to the video. We're going to close the show with his video today. So I want everybody that is a supporter of Kingdom Conversations, if you have not downloaded their music, go do it now. Support these independent artists. They're putting out quality music that's going to bless you. I'm telling you, let's check out again, Matters of the Heart, new song from L. Butler.
Matters of the heart can't escape this truth. You will see how it plays a part in me. Matters of the heart.
He never really told nobody what his real issues were. Guess he might have been ashamed. Covers his issues with a false sense of love. Vulnerabilities got him playing the games. Who's to blame? Could it be the broken home? Mom's out with another man, Pop's probably want another man. The word flame is connected to the name. Running from his sin, but all sin is the same. Prayed and cried, little boy living afraid. Hard to escape, no matter how much he prayed. Emotional breakdown happened in the 6th grade. Haunted by them childhood demons till this day. Mentally unstable, post-traumatic. IEP evaluated, he problematic. Dirty look from anybody, fight automatic. Who wants static? 2 pieces of the jaw, it can happen. He ain't the kid with the fresh cut or the new kicks. The only thing he got going for him is drumsticks. He transfers that anger to the drum kit. You hear the boom in his heart when the drum hit. Any given moment, he can flip. Watch your mouth, don't leave with a busted lip. Ain't nothing sweet, he ain't the kid to play with. Yeah, he go to church, but you don't want none of this, at all.
These
What?
matters of the heart
And I
can't escape
gotta deal with
this truth.
and you
You
will.
will see how it plays a part
In who?
in me.
These are
Matters of the heart.
He fall in love too quick. What's this? He need companionship cause he deal with abandonment. Crashing head on with his heart, it's an accident. Can't see how deadly it is cause he passionate. Get him a therapist, he a preacher, he don't need a therapist. We gotta avoid all this embarrassment. But they singing his praise, patting him on the back, not knowing that it's making him arrogant. Meanwhile, he got a smile that's counterfeit. Secrets of his past that he can't admit. A little black book with all the skins he hit. He ain't proud of none of it, still trying to run from it. Finally at the moment when he done with it, got the victory, getting the race that he running in. God opened the door so he coming in. Devil is defeated, so guess who won again? Yeah, he walk away with the win. Free from the sin with the swag on 10. Made up in his mind, never going back again. Wanna be ready when the king comes back, don't know when. So I'm glad he born again, never torn again, walking with the Lord again. A new confidence in deliverance. Let me give the benediction and the church say amen.
Look,
At all.
these
What?
matters of the heart
And I
can't escape
gotta deal with
this truth.
and you will.
You will see how it plays a part
In who?
in me.
These are
Matters of the heart.